Okay, I think this is part 9 of Hebrews 3. We're almost done here, as you can see. As you can see, this is part 9, I believe, of Hebrews 3 and your unbelief. But listen, people. This is so hard. This is so hard. You don't know how hard it is for me to do these videos and whatnot. I hate being on camera. I love doing for my Lord. Don't misunderstand. Because all I ever wanted to do was be obedient and serve Him wholeheartedly. And I'm going to do what I was told to do. Are you? There's the question. Are you? Because you can't lead godly people if you're not godly yourself. How could God make you ruler over many things if you can't be ruler of your own self? If you can't rule your own temple well, how could He set you over parts of His kingdom to rule those? If He can't trust you to lead people out of sin and away from it? What's got you? The drinking? Smoking? The chewing? What is it you can't give up? The lust of the eye for somebody? The lust of the eye for something? I'm sorry, I don't understand. I don't know why I'm so different from everybody. I don't know why. I don't understand the lust of things the way that y'all do. I don't want anything in this world. I never have. I want Jesus. I lived a very hard life, though. Because of that, people have hated me. Even when I was a little child, people hated me. Grown adult people hating a little bitty child. No different from them that's killing these babies right now, though, is it? But there's no need to kill them babies anymore. You're too late, beast. You're too late. It's already been done. The end is coming. You cannot prevent that. It is written. It is written. This world is coming to an end. Whether you believe it or not, your unbelief won't hinder what God's plan is. Your unbelief won't hinder what God's plan is for me either. It will just knock you out of getting to be a part of it. But I'm still going to get my part, whether you do or not. I'm still getting my promises, whether you get yours or not. You're just knocking yourself out of something really great. I was terrified when God told me some of the stuff He told me. All my life I've been rejected by people, and I thought, oh boy, how is that going to work out? I won't lie, I'm telling the truth. I thought, Lord, I'm not good at anything. How is that going to work out? I'm not smart. I don't know how to do anything. I can barely function. The only thing I know how to do is to try to please God. To try. And I told you it's done already. All I ever wanted to do was be a godly wife and have a godly family and do what the Lord wanted me to do and to please the Lord. But even in that, do you know there is a stress that is like no other? And the Lord told me that He was going to honor that and it was going to happen. And I got scared to death. I was terrified. The Lord was going to answer my prayer, but I was terrified of it. I'm going to tell this. Because a lot of y'all terrified too. When God does something for you, you get terrified too. Well, I'm terrified of that too. Because I didn't know if I would be able to live up to my part. And I didn't want people mad at me. When you love somebody, you don't want them mad at you, right? I didn't know if I could be good enough or smart enough to do what needed done. I didn't know if I would get it right. And some people have a way of just getting under my skin with the way that they punish people. They just quit talking to you. It's annoying. People think they're punishing you when they don't talk to you. And normally I would say, okay, go ahead. That's not a punishment to me. But when certain people do it, yes, it aggravates me. Because they're supposed to be godly and they should know better. Are you really doing what God told you to do, though, and leading people like He told you to? Are you being the godly spouse that God told you to be? Think about it, people. Are you doing your part as the godly spouse God told you to be? I'm talking to men and women. Are you really doing the part He told you to do? Are you leading them with love and patience, men? Are you leading your wives with love and patience in the godly way that they are to go away from sin? And you prospective men, or I don't know how to put that. Okay, you men that are prospective to be husbands of a wife here and of a godly wife, are you actually striving to lead your potential wife in a godly manner? I'm going to get on into this and I'll talk about that some more in a moment because might as well finish it and then come on back into this. But are you striving to be holy? Women, are you in subjection to your husbands or are you blaspheming the word? I listen to y'all all the time. And I have to shake my head sometimes because I'm like, no, that ain't the way God wants us to be. Women, do you know you should be praying to be the wife that God wants you to be? Men, do you know you should be doing that same thing because you're His wife, bride of Christ? You want to lord over your wives like they're not equal to you, though, setting yourselves above them. That's not the way God wants you to do it. He wants you to lead them gently like He does. I may be like the worst Cracker Jack prize in the box. But come on, people. At least I'm not full of unbelief. Maybe I'm not a diamond. Maybe I'm just a piece of coal. And I'll never shine. But as long as the Lord is seen, that's what matters, right? Maybe I'm not a prize at all. Maybe I'm just one of those little Cracker Jack prizes that come, and you open it and there's nothing in it. But there's love in me. And I'm striving to do what the Lord wants me to do. Are you? Do you really love like He wants you to love? Are you even capable of it? Are you capable of being obedient to Him? I am, and I'm going to. Doesn't matter if everything. I'm still going to do what the Lord requires me to do, no matter what happens. See you in the next clip.